No. Hey everyone, we're a few minutes away from getting started, so just do some stretches while you're waiting and while we wait for other people to join us. I really apologise for my cat. She'll be worse if I let her inside, so she has to stay out there. Okay, we're going to go through some stretches, or I'm going to do some stretches before I get started, so feel free to join me. I've tried my hardest to brighten up the room, but I don't know if it's working very well, so apologies if it's really dark still for you. I'll still talk really loud, so you'll be okay. I'm just going to take a rotation first, so right arm goes out, and I'm going to take that right knee across to the left side. And my cat is going to tell you you're doing a great job already. Again, if you want any music, I'm still technology impaired, so I don't know how to put music on at the same time. So just pop some on in the background for yourself. That way you can listen to whatever you like, not just my voice. I'm going to take my right knee across to that right side now as well, open up through the hip. We're a couple of minutes away and then we'll get started, guys. I'm going to change sides, so I'm going to take my left knee to the right side and stretch my left arm out. Hope you've all had a nice Saturday morning. Hopefully our last Saturday in this full lockdown. Oh, and then take that left knee to the left side. Alrighty, we're a minute away from getting started. So we're going to come to a position lying on our backs, knees bent, feet flat, arms down by your side, neck nice and long behind you. We're going to do a few neck exercises to get started today. So first one is I want you to draw your belly button in so that we've got our core nice and engaged. Our pelvis is nice and even. Then inhale, tuck your chin towards your chest and press the back of your head down into the mat. And then relax. Then you're going to slide that chin in, press the back of your head down into the mat. And then relax. The idea is you're giving yourself a bit of a double chin, opening up through those muscles at the back of your neck, especially if you've been working on a computer a lot this week at home. Tuck that chin in, stretch through the back of the neck, and then relax. Now we're going to take it a little bit further. You're going to tuck your chin in. You're going to keep your neck nice and long, and then I want you to hover your neck about an inch off the floor for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower down and relax. We'll do one more like that. Tuck that chin in. And then you're going to hover that head up off the ground 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower down. So they're really tiny lifts. We're going to do one more each side this time. We're going to add a little bit of a side bend. So you're going to tuck that chin in. You're going to lift that head off and then take your head towards, so your left ear towards your left shoulder. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Bring yourself back to the middle. And then we'll do the other side. Tuck that chin in, press the back of the head down first, get that stretch, hover that head up off the floor, and then right ear to right shoulder. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the middle and lower down. Alrighty, take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, we come into our Pilates curl. So exhale, look to your belly button, draw that belly button in, reach your fingers long, but keep your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, tuck the chin, curl up, look to your belly button, neck is nice and long. and then lower down. One more. Come on up. You can choose to hold here or bring your hands to the back of your head if you need a little bit of support. Your legs are going to come up to tabletop. If you haven't heard already, I'm really sorry about my cat in the background. Holding here, lower your right toes down to the mat and lift them up. And then your left toes and lift them up. Right toes and lift. Left toes and lift. It doesn't matter how far those legs are going. So if they don't come near the mat, that's perfectly fine. You want to make sure that you're keeping everything in the middle nice and still and stable. Two more. Two. One more each side. One. And then hug those knees into your chest, lower your head down, give those legs a little shake. Nice work. We head into the 100 to get our warm-up really going. Take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, curl your head, neck, and shoulders up, just to the tips of those shoulder blades. Hands go long beside you. Option 1, tabletop. Option 2, straight legs, high diagonal, heels together, toes apart. Pump your arms up and down. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale. Exhale. All to a fast count of 5. So inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count that through in your head. We have 4 more. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Hold. If you want an option, hug those knees to your chest. If you want to make it harder, flex your feet. Lower your feet to the floor nice and slowly. Not to the wall like I am. And hands to the ceiling. Toes are pulled back towards you. Hands are straight up to the ceiling. Roll up. Inhale. Start to come up. Exhale, pull your belly button in, round yourself forward, shoulders away from your ears, and then inhale, start to lower down, and then tuck that tailbone all the way down to your mat. Nice work. Inhale, start to come up. Exhale, belly button in, round forward, keep your shoulders down, and then slowly start to lower down, one bone at a time. And lower your head to the mat. This time, can you keep your arms by your ears the whole time? Inhale, start to come up. Exhale, pull that belly button in, lift your hands up and then over. And then keep your arms by your ears as you lower down. So lift those arms up higher and higher, all the way down to your mat. 2 more. Inhale, start to come up. Exhale, pulls you up, round forward, shoulders away from your ears, pull that belly button in, and lower down. Keep those arms lifted, tuck your tailbone, lower all the way down. Last one, inhale. Exhale, pulls you up, round forward, shoulders away from your ears, and lower down, one bone at a time, all the way down to your mat. And lower your arms down by your side. Shuffle yourself around on your mat if you need to. Hug your right knee into your chest. Give it a good squeeze. Hands on the back of the thigh. Straighten that leg just 2 or 3 times. Get a little bit of flexibility to that hamstring. Hands come back down. Left foot is flexed. Point your right toes to the ceiling. Bring your right foot across your body down to a 45-degree angle, around and back up. Across, down, around, and back up. Inhale the leg down. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug that knee into your chest. Give it a good hug, and then we go up and do the reverse. Take that right leg to the ceiling. Bring that right leg down to a 45, cross the body, around and up. Down, cross, around and up. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale, exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug that knee into your chest. Give it a good hug and then switch legs. Bring your left knee in, straighten your right leg out, flex your right foot, press that leg down. And then just 3 or 4 hands on the back of the thighs, straightening that left leg to the ceiling. Bit of a stretch. And then bring your hands down, press that right leg down, straighten your left leg up, point your toes. Bring your left leg across your body, down, around, and whip it up. Across, down, around, and whip it up. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale, exhale. 5, 4, 2, 1. Hug that knee into your chest. Give it a good squeeze. Make sure that right leg's still pressing down. Straighten that left leg up. Reverse. Down, cross, around and up. Down, cross, around and up. Inhale away. Exhale up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug that knee into your chest. Give it a good squeeze. Squeeze both knees into your chest, hands on the back of your thighs. Rock yourself to seated. Rolling like a ball. Hands go on the outside of your ankles. Your bottom is pushed all the way to your heels. You're sitting up nice and tall, then you round forward from the top of your spine. Look to your belly button, squeeze your heels together, squeeze your heels to your bottom. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, pull up. Inhale back. Exhale up. Try to avoid rolling onto your shoulders. You want to stop just before your shoulders and come back up. Inhale back. Exhale up. We have 4 more. Those who want to challenge, elbows meet knees. Elbows and knees don't leave each other's side. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, pull up. A little bit harder. Inhale back. Exhale up. And again, inhale back. Last one. Here we go. Inhale back. Exhale up. Come over into a plank position. We're going to do a different warm-up for our ab series today. Come down into a plank. You can be on your elbows with your hands away from each other in fists or together. You can be on your knees or curl those toes under, lift up, hold. Try to breathe nice and evenly here. Squeeze your tummy muscles, squeeze your bottom, squeeze your legs. Hold here. Nice work. Those who want to make it a little bit harder, you're going to walk up, high press up, walk down, plank. You can always do it on your knees. High press up, plank. Stay with me. High press up, plank. High press up, hold. Bring your left knee to your left elbow and then shoot it back. Right knee, right elbow, shoot it back. Left to left and back. Right to right and back. If you're holding, just keep holding. Right to right and back. 2 more each side. 2. 1 more each side. 1. Good. Lower your knees. Get a little stretch back. Come back to your seated position. Knees bent, feet flat. Arms out in front. Tuck your tailbone, lower down halfway. We won't be here for long. Lift your arms up to the ceiling and then bring them back down. Up to the ceiling, bring them back down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more. 4. Those who want to challenge, hover those feet up. 3, 2. Last one. Hold your arms here. Place your feet back down if they're lifted. 1 bone at a time. All the way down to your mat. Head is down, feet are down. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale, let it all out. Hug those knees into your chest. Give them a good squeeze. Take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, bring your head, neck and shoulders up. Look to your belly button. Place your right hand on the outside of your right ankle. Left hand to the inside of the right knee. Straighten your left leg away. Look to your belly button. Change. And change. And change. And change. Keep changing. Try to keep your upper body nice and still. And you really want to pull that knee in towards your nose. So your knee comes to the midline of the body. Your leg is like an arrow. It shoots away to the same place every single time. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold legs to tabletop, hands to the ceiling. We're going to make it a bit harder. 5 each side. Don't let your hands and feet come together. Straighten opposite arm, opposite leg. Come back in. Opposite. And back in. 4, 3, 2. Keep that belly button pulled in. 1. Knees to chest, head to the mat. 1 deep breath. Inhale. Tabletop's your option if you want. Exhale. Head, neck and shoulders up. Knees to chest, hands onto your shins. Inhale. Stretch your arms and legs away. Exhale. Circle your arms around. Hug your knees in. Inhale. Stretch. Exhale in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Keep that belly button pulled in, especially when your arms and legs go away. 1 more. 1. Bring your legs to tabletop, hands to your knees. Inhale, stretch your arms and legs away. Exhale, hands to knees. Inhale away, legs to tabletop, hands to knees. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 1. Exhale. Knees to chest, head to mat. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. Head, neck and shoulders up. Look to your belly button. Arms and legs to the ceiling. Actively try and pull your right leg back and hands go on the back of the leg. Left leg's away. If you want to make it easier, bend your knees slightly and hold on to your hamstrings. That's just about flexibility. Pull your right leg towards you twice. Change to your left. 5 more each side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold both legs to the ceiling. Hands go to the ceiling. Give this a try. Kick your right leg to your hands twice. And then your left. And then your right. And then your left. And right. And left. Keep going. Kick, kick, and change. Kick, kick, and change. Kick, kick, change. Last one. Hug those knees. Lower down. Whew. Hands down beside you. If you need a little lower back support, sit onto those hands to give you a little bit more assistance. Otherwise, hands come to the back of your head, one on top of the other, elbows wide. Legs to tabletop to start with. Take a nice deep breath in. If your hands are on your head, bring your head, neck and shoulders up. Look to your belly button. Keep your legs at tabletop or straight to the ceiling. Right leg, high diagonal only. Lift back up. Left leg and lift back up. Right leg and lift. Left leg and lift. 2 more each side like this. 2. Nice and controlled movement. 1 more each side. And then we're going to take it a bit further. All the way down above your mat, pull back up. All the way down above your mat, pull back up. 3 each side. 3. 2 more each side. 2. Embrace the shakes if you're shaking like a leaf like I am. 1 more. 1. Whew. And hug those knees into your chest. Lower your head down. Give those legs a little shake. You can always be holding tabletop if you're super strong and want to challenge. Hands to the back of the head, elbows wide. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, head, neck and shoulders up. Sorry again, if you need that lower back support, sit onto your hands and keep your head down. Legs to the ceiling or legs to tabletop, either are fine. Small movement, heels to your toes apart, lower 3, 2, 1, lift for 1, lower 3, 2, 1, and lift. 3, 2, 1, and lift. 3, 2, 1, and lift. 2 more. 2, 1, and lift. Last one. 2, 1, and lift. Bring your knees in, lower down. This time you have the option of staying with that, or we're going to go a little bit further. Get some momentum and get a bigger movement. Again, remember, hands underneath you for support if you need it for your lower back. Hands on the back of your head, neck and shoulders up, legs to the ceiling. Lower as far as you can until that lower back starts to move. Lift back up. 4 more like that. 4, and lift back up. 3, and lift back up. 2, and lift back up. 1 more. Lift back up. Bring your knees into your chest. Lower to the mat. Give those legs a shake. Everyone who's done Pilates in their life knows what's coming next. We have crisscross. The best ab exercise ever. Hands on the back of your head. Elbows wide. Get your elbows as wide as the mat if you can. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. Head, neck and shoulders comes up. That's your Pilates curl, right? That's comfortable now. Come a little bit higher. A little bit more uncomfortable. Can you get even higher? Look to your belly button. Get your elbows wide. Straighten your left leg away. Keep your elbows wide. Get your left armpit towards your right knee. It's hard. Change to the other side. Keep your elbows wide. Change. And change. And change. And change. Keep going. Change. And change. And change. Get those elbows out of the equation. Get that armpit across. Keep curling higher. Here we go for 5. Change. 4. Change. 3. Change. 2. Change. 1. Change. Knees in. Lower down. Because it's Saturday, we're going to have a little bit more fun with crisscross. It can be quite hard. So if you want to just stick with the option we just did, go through that a few times each side, have a rest. Otherwise, we're going to try to come up from the floor to this position here and then back down to the floor while doing crisscross. We're going to give it one go because why not? It's Saturday and we've done lots of work this week. Well, you might have, I've not. Elbows wide, take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, bring your head, neck and shoulders up, look to your belly button. This is why we curl so high. Can you curl a little higher? Give it a go. The worst thing that happens is you don't do it, and that's fine. Straighten your left leg away, twist opposite armpit to knee. Change to the other side. Change. Now start to get your legs going lower as you start to go higher and try and peel that spine off, or just jump like I did. That's fine too. Slowly articulate down, still doing your crisscross. Give it one more go. Here we go. Inhale, start to come up. Use that exhale. Pulls you up. Nice work. Lower down. I can't see it, but I'm sure it was great. Hug your knees in, lower to the mat. Straighten your legs out. Straighten your arms over your head if you have room. Take one nice deep breath in. And exhale. Let it out. Inhale. And exhale. That was 2 breaths. Feet flex towards you. Feet are mat distance apart. Hands to the ceiling. Inhale, start to come up. Exhale, pull your belly button in. Round yourself up. Round forwards. And sit up nice and tall. Spine stretch forward. Feet are hip distance apart or wider. Hands are straight out on the mat and you're sitting nice and tall. So bolster yourself up with some blocks if you need it. Keep those toes pulled back towards you. Keep sitting nice and tall. Inhale, press that chest forward, sit taller. Exhale, down forward, look to your belly button. Inhale, stack up tall. Exhale, round forward. Inhale, tall. Exhale, round forwards. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, round forwards. Inhale, tall. Bring your hands to a T. We're going straight into the saw today. So twist to your left. Dive pinky finger to pinky toe. Look to your back hand as your back palm flips to the ceiling. Come back up, nice and slow. Back to the middle. Twist and reach. And come up and change. Twist and reach. And come up and change. I'm hoping you've got music and you can't hear the small meows in the background of me neglecting my cat. Twist and reach. Flip that back palm to the ceiling. Look to their hand. Come up and change. Twist and reach. Then come up and change. Back to the middle. Lower those arms. Give the legs a little shake. Bring those legs together. Pull your toes back towards you. Sitting up nice and tall. Hands to a T. Twist to the left. Twist again, back to the middle. Twist to the right. Twist again, back to the middle. I want you to check in with those legs. Make sure your feet aren't shuffling, so you're only twisting from your ribs. Twist, twist again, back to the middle. Twist, twist again, back to the middle. Last one each side. Twist, twist again, middle. Twist, twist again, middle, lower down, give the legs a little shake. Now if you struggle with roll up, we're going to practice roll down, push yourself up. So that's what you're going to do over the next sequence. We'll go through it now. Others, we're going to take it a little bit harder. So for our roll down, push up option, hands are out in front of you, round forward, look to your belly button. Oops, sorry. Start to lower down to your mat. Lift your hands up to the ceiling. Look to your belly button. Try not to go boom to the mat. Nice and slow and controlled. All the way down. Touch your head down. Bring your elbows down. Start to come up. Push into your elbows. Bring your hands back. Help you come back up. That's your option. If you don't want to take that, you want to make it a little harder. Sit nice and tall. Hands to the back of your head. Elbows wide. We're going to hinge with a straight back as far as you can. When you can't go further, tuck your tailbone, round down, bring your elbows in, and lower to your mat. Now to come up, you keep your hands on your head. You keep your elbows wide if you can. Inhale, start to come up. Exhale, pulls you up. Then you bring your elbows around to the outside of your knees. Stack your shoulder down to your mat. Elbows to the outside of the knees. Stack your spine up nice and tall. Elbows wide. Hinge back. Last one. Tuck that tailbone round down when you can't hinge anymore. And now start to come up. Exhale. Pulls you up. Try to keep those elbows wide if you can. Elbows to knees. Stack up tall. Elbows wide. Lower your arms down. Give those legs a shake. Come to a comfortable seated position. So you can either be facing the way you are, or I'm going to flick and face the camera. Shoulders are away from your ears. You can be cross-legged. I'm going to go to kneeling and stretch out the tops of my feet at the same time. So I've just got my toes pointed behind. And you can't quite see me, so I won't. I'm going to sit. That's an option. Hands to a T. Shoulders away from your ears. Circles forwards first for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 10, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Hands to a Y. Bring your hands down to a W. Back up to a Y. Down to a W. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Elbows in a W. Can you take them out to a T? Now bring them back to a W, to a T. Squeeze those shoulder blades back to a W. T, W, T, W. 4, 3, 2, 1. This time, going from your W to your T, up to a Y, down to a T, back to a W. T, Y, T, W, T, Y. 4. Keep those shoulders away from your ears the whole time. Keep sitting nice and tall. You almost feel like you're doing YMCA, but not quite. 2 more. 2, 1. Hands to a T, palms face the floor, circles. 10, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 10, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To a Y, down to a W. Up to a Y, down to a W. Pull that belly button in. Keep everything nice and strong. 3, 2, 1. Hands to a T, out to a W. Hands to a T, down to a W. Keep sitting nice and tall. Pull that belly button in. Keep those shoulders away from your ears. 2 more. 2, 1 more. 1. And here we go. W, T, Y, T, W, T, Y, T, W. Keep going. 2, 1. To a T. Slow circles forwards first. Say to my count. 10, 9. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse the circle. 10. Make sure you get behind your shoulder as well. 9. Squeeze those shoulder blades as you roll back. 8. Keep your shoulders away from the ears. Push your chest forward. 6, 5, 4, 3 more. 3. Nice and slow. Here we go. 2, 1 more. 1. And lift those arms up to a T. Hold. 10 seconds. You can do it. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Give those arms a good shake. Whew. Roll those shoulders around. Nice big circles with the shoulders, but with your arms down this time. And then reverse it. Come forward with those shoulders. You can open up the chest and then round and spread those shoulder blades and open up the chest and round. 1 more. Alrighty, and then let's meet on our front on the mat. So come on down, hands down underneath your shoulders, forehead on the mat, feet hip distance apart behind you, hands directly under those shoulders, elbows hug in. Roll your shoulder blades away from your ears, pull those elbows in, tuck your tailbone. Inhale, press into your hands, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Think of pulling yourself forward on the mat as you come up. And lower down. Inhale, lifts. Exhale, lowers down. Inhale, lifts. Exhale, down. If you want to rock a little bit, come on up. Inhale, straighten those arms. And then let your hands go. Lift your feet and rock back up. Lower down. 3 more like that. Press up. And let your hands go. Rock down. Lift up. And lower down. 2 more. 2. Straighten the arms. Rock down. Lift up. Lower down. So you lift your feet as your hands let go. So let your hands go. Lift the legs. Lower down. And lower all the way to your mat. Push back, child's pose. Little stretch. One breath here. And exhale, let it out. Come back down onto your mat. Elbows directly underneath your shoulders. Bring your knuckles together in front of you to stretch out the front of that wrist, especially if you've been at a computer all week. Otherwise, just have your fists together. Bring your legs together behind you. Tuck your tailbone. Pull your belly button in. Slight spread of the shoulder blades to lift the chest. Kick your right heel to your bottom twice. Change to your left. Kick, kick, and change. Keep that belly button pulled in. Keep that tailbone tucked. Even though we're in extension, we're still active. If you want an option, curl those toes under, lift into a plank, kick, kick, and change. Keep that tailbone tucked under. Keep your belly button pulled in. 3 more each side. 3, 2, 1. Lower to your mat. Bring your arms down by your side. Bring your left cheek to the mat. Feet are hip distance apart behind you. Bring your hands to the small of your back and your elbows wide. Actually, bring your legs together, right? Kick your heels to your bottom 3 times. 2, 1. Feet touch down. Lift your hands, lift your chest, look straight ahead. And then lower to the other side. Kick. 3, 2, 1. Feet touch down, hands lift up. And lower to the other side. Kick. 3, 2, 1. Feet touch down, hands lift up. Lift your legs, lift your arms, circle them around. I can't get in front, but you can. So arms are in a Y, and then flutter your arms and legs like you're swimming. I'm coming down to cactus arms and doing the same. Keep going, 10 seconds. Lift the chest, squeeze the bottom, lift the legs. 2, 1, lower down. Bring your hands one on top of the other, forehead on your hands. Bend your right knee so your heel is to the ceiling. Tuck your tailbone, pull your belly button in, and then lift that right heel to the ceiling. Try and lift your thigh off the mat. Keep tucking your tailbone, keep squeezing your bottom. 5, 4, 3. Make sure you're not getting any lower back pain. 2, 1. Straighten that leg. Bend your left leg. You're going to take your left heel to the sky or to the ceiling. 10 times. 9, 8, 7. Tuck that tailbone. Keep your belly button pulled in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the leg all the way down. We're going to keep working our glutes. So head stays where it is. I'm turning so that you can still hear me. Lift your legs up. Hover those thighs off the mat. Beat your heels together. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the legs. This time we're going to flutter them like you're swimming again. Lift the legs up. Flutter up and down. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Push back. Child's pose. Get a stretch. Alrighty, one nice deep breath here. And then come out onto your mat. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Take 3 cat and cows. So inhale, look to the ceiling, lower your belly to the floor. Exhale, round your spine, look to your belly button. Inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale. And exhale. Come into a neutral tabletop. So shoulders away from your ears, belly buttons pulled in, Feet are still down on the mat. Take your right arm out as your left leg goes long. Ooh, if you've got room. And then come back in. And other side. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Pull back in. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Pull back in. Arm and leg. Pull back in. If you want to challenge, take the feet off. Out. And pull back in. Out. Pull back in. 3 more each side. One more each side. And have a little stretch into child's pose. And come up into a high kneeling position. You won't be able to see my head, but that's not the important part. We want to make sure we're focusing on our hips. So hands go onto your hips. Your option is either tuck your toes underneath you like so, or have your toes long. Both are fine. With your hands on your hips, you're going to tuck your tailbone under, squeeze your bottom so you're a nice extension through the hip. Then hinge backwards. Hold. Now, I haven't told you how long we're holding here for, 20 seconds. You want to feel a slight burn in the front of your thighs like you're stretching, but we're working that muscle at the same time as it's being stretched. Hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Give the legs a little shake. Come back onto your hands and knees. This time you're going opposite hand, opposite leg. Out and pull back in 5 times to each side. Here we go. 5. If you can do it with your feet off, take those feet off and add the balance in. Keep that core engaged. Keep everything nice and still, except for that hand and that leg. Good. Straighten and pull back in. Good. Straighten. Pull back in. 1 more each side. Straighten. Pull back in. Straighten. Pull back in. Come back to high kneeling. Knees underneath your hips. Hands on your hips. Toes wherever is comfortable. Tuck that tailbone. Hinge back. Holding again. 20 seconds. Really open up through the hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Sit your bottom back towards your heels. Give yourself a little rest. All right, this time we're going to move with it. So instead of holding, we're going to do 8 to 12 repetitions. You can choose what you do. You choose how low you go. The idea is we get a bit of a stretch to the front of the hips while we work the muscle nice and strong. So toes curl under or they're pointed back. Tuck your tailbone under, squeeze your bottom, open up the hips. Hinge back as far as you feel comfortable and come back up. 8 to 12, you count your own. And pull back up. You can bring your hands out in front to kind of counterbalance you and help you come back up. Stretch through the front of those hips. It's a great exercise if you've been sitting at a desk or sitting watching TV, if your lockdown has been like mine. And come back up. 2 more. 2. I'm going for 1 more. You choose. You can keep going if you want. Hinge back. And come up. And then have a little bit of a rest. Give yourself a little bit of a shake side to side. And find your way onto your side for side leg series. Coming onto your side for side leg series, your body is going to line up with the back edge of your mat. Your head is in your bottom hand, and your feet are stacked, heels together, toes apart, to the front corner of your mat. So you're in a little bit of an angle. Top hand either on your hip or down in front of you for support. Lift your top leg to hip height. Flex a foot, kick it forward twice, point the foot. It goes behind. Flex and kick forward. Point, it goes behind. Flex and kick. Point behind. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that leg at hip height. Flex the foot, lower the heel down, stack it on your bottom heel, point the foot, lift it up. Flex the foot, lower it down, point the foot, lift it up. If you want to challenge, top hand to your hip, point to lift, flex to lower. You're going to lift the underside of your waist. Sorry, point to lift, flex to lower. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse, flex to lift, point to lower. Flex to lift, point to lower. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that leg up at hip height. Flex a foot, draw circles with your heel, forward first. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift that leg up, bring the knee into your chest, grab your foot with your hand, place that foot in front of you. If that's too much, just rest your top knee down on the floor in front of you. Bit of a stretch for the glute there. Lift your bottom leg up. Circles forwards first for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift and hold. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that leg down. Hook your top foot around your bottom knee. And then you're going to bring yourself slightly forward on an angle so your top shoulder and top hip are aiming to the front corner of your mat. Top hands in front of you. Turn that top knee up to the ceiling as high as it'll go. And back down 10 times. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that leg down. Bring yourself up onto your right elbow. Bend both your knees. Make sure your knees and your right elbow are in line. I'm going to give myself a bit of room for my wall. Top hand on your hip. Push your hips forward. Squeeze your bottom. Squeeze your core. Straighten your top leg. Hold 30 seconds. 1 30-second hold. Keep holding. 13, 12, 11, 10. Anyone can hold something for 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee, lower down, come up and change sides. Coming onto your left side, you're going to line your body up with the back edge of your mat. Your head goes into your bottom hand. Your top hand is in front of you for support. Your legs are to the front of the mat, heels together, toes apart, nice and active. Remember, if you want to challenge, lift the underside of your body up, top hand on your hip. Top leg lifts to hip height, kick it forward twice, point the foot, goes behind. Flex and kick, point behind. Flex and kick, point behind. Four, 3 more, 3, 2 more, 2, 1. Hold. Top leg above your bottom leg. Flex the foot, pull it down. Point, lift it up. Flex to lower. Point to lift. Flex, lower. Point, lift. Flex and lower. Point and lift. Last one, and we reverse. Flex to lift, point to lower. Flex and lift, point to lower. Make sure those hips are still stacked on top of each other. Your heels are stacked on top of each other. We're not using our waist to lift our leg. We're using our glutes, which is really hard. 2 more, 2. 1 more, 1. Lift that leg up to hip height. Circles forwards first for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift that leg up. Bring that foot down in front of you, depending on your flexibility. If that's too much, just bring the knee down. Lift that bottom leg up. Circles forwards first for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse the circle. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift and hold. 10 seconds. 9, 8. Lift as high as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Hook your top foot around the back of your bottom leg. Bring yourself forward so you're slightly on an angle. Top hands in front of you. Lift that top knee up. Back down 10 times. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your left elbow underneath your left shoulder. Make sure your elbows and your knees are in line. Your knees are together, feet behind you. Top hand is on your hip. Lift your hips up. Straighten your top leg. I'm going to shuffle myself away from the wall. And then we're going to hold here, 30 seconds. 20 seconds. Keep going. Here we go. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Whew, give yourself a little pat. And come onto your back for teasers. So we're not going to stretch out today. You can do that later on if you want to. We're coming straight into teasers. Lying on your back. Head is down. Your option is to do your teasers with your knees bent. Otherwise, we're going straight to straight legs. So, knees bent if you want to. Otherwise, high diagonal. Hands to the ceiling. Inhale, start to come up. Exhale, peel your spine up. One bone at a time. Open up your chest. And then I want you to take your left hand and open it wide. Bring it back. Right hand. Open it wide. Woo. Bring it back. Left hand. Open and back in. Right hand. Open, back in. One more each side. Open. Push your chest forward. And then other side. Open. Forward. Reach for your toes. Look to your belly button. Lower down. Hug your knees in. Give them a little shake. Or you can hold your teaser. That's fine. Alrighty, we're going to make it a little bit harder this time. Legs go long, high diagonal. Tabletop your knees if you need to. Hands to the ceiling. Pull up. Chest is open at the top. Lower your right leg. Lift it up. Lower your left leg. Lift it up. Lift your right arm. Bring it down. Lift your left arm. Bring it down. Opposites. Lower and back in. Woo. Lower And back in. Lower, back in, one more. Lower, back in. Reach for your toes, lower down to your mat. Hug your knees in. Give them a little shake. Alrighty, last set of teasers, or last teaser I should say. Legs go long on the mat. Arms, if they can, go all the way long overhead. Otherwise, if you're like me, your hands are just going to go up to the ceiling. Heels together, toes apart, point those toes. Inhale, start to come up. Exhale, lift your feet, lift your hands, come on up. We've got 3 of those. Lower down, touch, and lift back up. And lower down, and lift back up. Last one, lower down, and lift back up. And bend your knees, place your hands down, push up to standing. Front support to finish us off. The top half of my body is gone, but that's okay, you can listen to my words. Heels together, toes apart, shoulders away from your ears. Pull your belly button in, reach your hands high to the ceiling. Keep your tailbone tucked, round forwards, one bone at a time, all the way down. Once your hands touch the floor, bend your knees if you need to, walk your hands out, high press up. Use your knees if you need to, 5 press-ups. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Send your hips to the ceiling into like a downward dog type position. Lift those heels nice and high. From here, can you do 5 press-ups? Elbows wide. 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. 1. And then walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Gently round yourself up to standing, one bone at a time, all the way up. Shoulders away from the ears at the top. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, dive forward, one bone at a time, all the way down. Fingertips touch the floor, walk your hands out, high press up. 2 press-ups. Side plank, left side, drop your heels to the left. Open that right arm up. Hold here. If you want to challenge, bring your right hand to the small of your back. Come back into your high press up. Left hand is down. Now bring your right hand down. 2 press-ups. 2, 1. Other side. Rock over. Keep holding that high side plank. You can bring that top hand to the small of your back. Roll back over to your high press up. Hand comes down. 2 press ups. 2, 1. Hips to the ceiling. Walk your hands to your feet. All the way. Gently roll yourself. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, circle them around. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale around. Last one, nice deep breath in. Exhale around. And that's us done for Saturday Pilates, guys. I hope you like it. Give some feedback if you want to. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your weekend and fingers crossed we're out of lockdown soon. See you later.